Ladies and gentlemen, how are you guys? I'm sure you are all in a good health. Before I start, have you guys know me already? There is a saying that if you don't know a person, how can you love that person? Therefore, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Agnes Patricia Padang. You can call me Icha. I was born on March 2nd, 2004 in Bajawa. As you all know, we began doing online class after the pandemic hit us all. The television, government, and people around us have spread about what we can do in this time to stay healthy and still perform our duties as students. Parents also have a role to play in children's education amid this pandemic. Parents are very important in building child character. For the family is the first madrasa and main word known to the child, and it is the family that will mold the child's character and personality as well as its future development. For parents are models that the child will always imitate and remember. To that end, parents as a family are the first source of education to reinforce the virtues of self-actualization of children, should be able to set a good example for them by providing proper parenting. The quality of the pattern of behavior, way of thinking, and attitude toward and even is a result of the quality of a family's upbringing, or often a child will act on his or her family experience. The thought process is usually the first step in socializing and the internalizing of values in children. The role of a parent is also an indispensable part of bringing education to its children. A child who still has no understanding of the current pandemic to remain indoors from being swept under the bed and transmitting this pandemic. Parents feel home learning is very effective to implement, but that doesn't mean learning at school is no more effective than learning at home. The purpose of this study is to know the parents' role in applying home learning at the COVID pandemic of 19 years that is focused on the 5 years old. This research method is to use phenomena qualitative methods, data obtained through enquetes. The population of these studies are parents of 5 till 8-year-old children. The result of this study is that parents can improve relationships with their children and that parents can see their children's learning first then growth. Nowadays, however, the role of parents is superseded in educating children. Like when you get to school in the morning, you go with tutoring, stuff. This means that education has been left to the other side. So the parents' general thoughtfulness and function is eroding. Thus, with this ailing upbringing, parents can use it to draw closer to their children by showing of affection and returning to their essence to shape their children's character for their future. Awareness of home and family as first schools needs to be distilled from current real situations in order to breathe and cure of family education to grow in the world. Thank you so much for listening. You all have been great listeners. Let's keep safe and never giving up or lost hope during this difficult time. Remember that everyone is important and each of you can make a difference.